We have a lot to catch up on. First thing we're gonna catch up on is actually what happened before summer vacation, because I did film it, but I did not put it together. Here is the vlog from June about the 2 galas that we ended up going to. Okay, so the first gala that I went to was to Rzeszów, which is a small city about 2-3 hours away by car, and we ended up going there the first weekend of June. It was tricky because we were actually rehearsing and we had performances of The Tempest at the same time. Actually, the weekend that we went, we had shows of The Tempest. Luckily, the partner that I was dancing with was my same partner from another gala that we were going to the week after. So the things that we prepared were things that we were doing for both galas. At the same time that we were preparing for both of these galas and for The Tempest, we also were preparing for Creations, which were the 3rd week of June. And then the 4th week of June, we had a tour as a company with The Tempest to Hamburg. So we were busy, we were booked. Our schedules, crazy. We ended up leaving for the gala in the evening on Saturday, and we arrived at the hotel a little bit later, checked in, got into our rooms. All the restaurants were closed by then, and there wasn't any food at the hotel. So we stopped at a gas station and just picked up a snack to eat, but I think I fell asleep halfway through eating my sandwich anyway, so we each got our own room. The view was actually really nice. It was really colorful, the weather was nice. So when we woke up in the morning, we went downstairs for a quick breakfast. After that, went back upstairs to take our things, left for the venue where we were scheduled for rehearsal at 10 a.m. So we drove there. It was really quite close to the hotel. Once we got there, we warmed ourselves up a little bit. Kind of looked around, checked the stage, learned kind of how the gala was going to be structured and which things were in what order. And once we were all ready, we just kind of did a marking run through of our whole show. Everyone tried what they needed to try, kind of tested out the stage, tried out whatever they maybe didn't have a lot of time to practice with their partners back in Warsaw. Yeah, it took us only about an hour. Professionalism. After that, we drove back to the hotel where we had lunch waiting for us. Then we had a couple of hours for ourselves back in our hotel room. And in the evening, we left back to the venue before the performance. I did Nutcracker pas de deux and Giselle pas de deux. It was nice to be able to just enjoy what we were performing and yeah, have fun. The audience really enjoyed it. That's always great. After we finished the gala, we were invited to a dinner hosted by the organizers of the event. We were pretty hungry after that all finished, and the food was delicious. It was a great way to finish the trip. By the time we got back on the road, it was pretty late. I arrived home pretty early in the morning. So the next week was off, but we did use it to rehearse a little bit for our next gala. The next gala I was doing the 2 pas de deux from before, but Also, I was doing two small group dances. It has to be really synchronized and organized, so we had quite a few rehearsals of the group things. That Saturday we met in the morning. We were going to perform in Lublin, which was much closer than our previous gala with this group of people. Our previous gala had been in Jelenia Góra, and it had taken us like 4 hours to get there by car. Luckily, Lublin is much closer. It's only like 2 hours by car, and we were in a much bigger bus, so each of us had 2 seats to sit in. It was really comfortable. So we piled into the bus around 10 a.m., I want to say. We arrived there 2 hours later. The venue we were performing in was the Philharmonic. It was really nice. It was a little bit like a labyrinth inside. I did get lost a couple times. Once we got there, there was catering for us on site. We each got to choose a dressing room. It was like 2 people per dressing room. Of course, me and Elizabeth were sharing, and put all our costumes out, organized the dressing room how we wanted. Got changed into our practice clothes or costumes. Then we started almost immediately with our rehearsal on stage. This is a much bigger gala. There was a lot of numbers, and some of them had live piano music, so we had to set that with the pianist. Everyone went on stage and we started to do a full run of the show, mostly for marking, also so we can like test the stage, typical stuff when you travel. It really took us a long time to get through all of the numbers, like in the order of the show. By the time we had finished, it was time to put our makeup on and get in our costumes and for the show to begin. Everything went pretty smoothly here as well. Besides, for me, Giselle was a little bit shaky. I was pretty tired, but overall I think that it was a pretty good performance and a really rewarding experience. After the show, it had been one girl's birthday earlier, so we decided to celebrate with her a little bit all together, as well as celebrating the end of the gala being over, being well done. We convinced the bus driver on the way home to stop at a McDonald's, which was an incredible decision. I was gonna say it was one of the best parts of the whole month of June, but I really enjoyed pretty much the entire month of June. We had so much cool stuff going on, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, which will be about our tour to Hamburg. Thanks for watching.